Hey there, it's Miles, Pitcher Superior Lending. I hope you're having a great week. We've had a lot of snowstorms this week. That's been awesome. We've also had a little bit of a storm in the interest rates. So check out this chart today. Again, this is an inverse chart. So, man, our rates were great up here. That was around January 28th. They were gradually getting worse and worse. And then on February 12th, man, we got hammered on the rates. Now, in the big picture, rates are still great, but those are some pretty drastic moves that had rates go up. So I wanted to give you a longer viewpoint. We're kind of at levels that were back to June of last year. We'll see where we go from here, but I'm encouraging everybody who's been sitting on the fence about refinances to get those done, get them while the rates are still great. And especially if you or your client has private mortgage insurance, you should look and see if it makes sense to do a refinance and get rid of that PMI. All right, tip for the day. So many of our clients need down payment funds saved up for their loan. I want to give you a list of a few ways of getting those down payment funds. So, number one, and probably very well known, is getting a gift from a relative. Works great, works with pretty much every single loan program. There are a few nuances with it. I tell my clients there's an easy way to do this, and there's just a little bit harder way of doing it and documenting it. We prefer to have our clients wait to receive the gift funds until it's a week or two before they close, and then we have their parents or whoever's gifting the funds send the funds in a wire directly to the title company. In some loan programs, this helps reduce the documentation necessary. FHA, they do require that you provide a bank statement from the person giving the gift, and we have had parents or the family member upset that we had to see their bank statements. It's an FHA rule. But gifts work great. There is a letter that the giftor has to sign that says they understand that this is a gift and that there is no obligation of the recipient to repay the funds. Okay, so that's gift funds. Number two, we're coming up on that time period when people are getting tax return or tax refunds. Those plus the money that came from the Biden, relief, those funds can be used as down payment. So keep in contact with your clients. If they have a nice refund coming, great. That makes perfect use for a down payment. Another option is a 401k. So if your client has a 401k and they can call up the administrator of the 401k plan and find out how much they could withdraw to use as a down payment to purchase a home. Totally allowable. Now, this is a loan from the 401k, but the borrower is not hit with a payment. It doesn't hurt their debt ratios. Great way to go. Then the borrower can repay the funds or put the money back into the 401k at a later date. The last option that we sometimes see happens is where a client will sell a motorcycle, a trailer, a car to get enough funds to complete the down payment. This will work. I always advise the clients that they need to document everything, right? Bill of sale on it. Preferably they're getting a cashier's check rather than cash from the person buying it, so that we can document that. If it's cash that they receive, do not keep a couple $100 in your pocket and deposit the rest into your bank account. If you sell the car for $10,000, we have to see a cash deposit for $10,000. Document every single bit of that so that we have a solid paper trail on the sale of the asset. The other part of it that we have to be aware of is if you only have one car and you're like, oh, I'll just sell my car, and get enough money for the down payment. Then I'll just go buy another car and get a loan. The underwriter will ask the question, oh, you just sold your only transportation. They may not believe you that you're going to be okay. So usually if we have somebody selling vehicles, they have 3 vehicles, they only need 2, we can show the underwriter that you're going to be okay without acquiring a new vehicle down the road or after you purchase the home. I hope those help you. Those are a few ways or other ways that you can visit with your clients on how they can have some down payment funds. Hope you have a great week. Miles Pitcher, Superior Lending.